Polyethylene, also known as polythene, is a plastic that has many different uses in today's world. This invention really has revolutionized the modern world, even though it was created over a century ago. It is found in many of the world's products. Plastic bags and heavy plastics alike have polyethylene in their chemical compounds. It was discovered completely by accident a couple of times before being put to use in the everyday life of humans. However, its impact can also be seen as rather negative given the environmental impacts of plastic. This would include air pollution, but also contamination of water by the 80 tons of plastic litter that is thrown out yearly into the ocean. Like many inventions, plastic was discovered accidentally. A scientist named Hans von Pechmann was experimenting with diazomethane in 1898. Pechmann was a native of Germany and specifically lived in Nuremberg for most of his life. During his experiments, he noticed a waxy substance resting at the bottom of a few of his test tubes. He wasn't sure what it was until he found out it was many long chains of CH2 bonded together. The waxy white substance was coined polyethylene, or polymethylene, by a couple of Pechmann's colleagues. However, it was completely forgotten about until two scientists in 1933 applied pressure to a mixture of ethylene and benzaldehyde to produce the exact same mysterious material. These two men, named Eric Fawcett and Reginald Gibson, had discovered it once again on accident. Afterward, it didn't take long for the empirical chemical industry's employees to patent the material and begin to sell the product. This plastic was used for many things, especially in the food industry, to prevent contamination in grocery stores. Plastics have also been used for years in lieu of paper bags at stores such as supermarkets. Polyethylene is filmy and thin, but also durable enough when stretched, properties that are ideal for carrying groceries. Shipping companies use disposable plastics to pack their products with items such as plastic bags or styrofoam. Polyethylene is also used to make plastic bottles. High-density polyethylene is also known as HDPE and is used to create pipes which replace many of the rusting and dangerous lead pipes found in America at the time. HDPE is frequently used in heavy-duty plastics, including garbage cans, car parts, and other thicker and more durable products. These products can be recycled and reused since they are hardy and take a long time to break down. It takes a minimum of 450 years for polyethylene to biodegrade, which is proven to be awful for the environment. Plastics are collecting as litter across Earth at an alarming rate. Nearly 80 million tons of plastic is created annually, and close to that same amount is collected yearly in the oceans. Unfortunately, only around 9.5% of all plastic is actually recycled, while the rest ends up in landfills or, worse, the ocean. There are over 5 trillion pieces of plastic debris in the ocean. 270,000 tons float on the surface, while some 4 billion plastic microfibers per square kilometer litter the deep sea. From its accidental creation, polyethylene has proven to be a quick and easy solution for temporary problems. Pechmann had no idea that the product he discovered would be so useful, controversial, and harmful to the planet at the same time. Plastic has become a commonplace product for businesses, as it is cheap to create and generally not the responsibility of the manufacturer once the product leaves its doors. In order to save the littered planet, it is very important to realize that this impermanent product can be reused and recycled instead of tossed away. The future of the planet depends on humans to be rid of their dependency on such an invention such as polyethylene.